Everyone, is everything working? I'm back. I'm finally back. Haven't streamed in a week, and this was supposed to be last week's stream, actually, right after my um, right after the last one on Monday. Anyways, so this is something very well, hold on, let me pull up chat. Something came to my attention, but I was going through her tweets as I do, being practically a V-tweeter, unfortunately. But this is a something caught my eye that was very concerning. It was this. It was in fact this. And hold on as I this is gonna be dangerous because I still have like an automatic login of one of these, but Felix Valenti only chuds when. Yeah, I hope so, but look, okay. This is like I don't think I've gotten two Menhera on stream before, but this site right here. This brought back memories, and not all of them good. Okay, so for the so this for the to okay, no stuttering, no repeating like over and over. This is where I learned what the internet was. This is where I learned to be a lot of things, not a lot of them not good. Not good. A lot of them not very good. This is nation states. I discovered this first year in high school. Some of you don't know, I went to a Catholic school first year high school, and I was I was like peak Menhera. I was lonely after having been before this I was a regular on iFunny. Okay? And what did I do on iFunny from like the entirety of middle school, which was like 2014 through 2016, I think. Yeah, I was cyberbullying furries. That's like that. And what did I do when my my furry cyber anti-furry cyberbullying group collapsed under its own weight and an immense amount of drama? I went here because I didn't know what was going on. I was a part of, well, I remember NationStates, but I was too retarded to use it to its full effect. Bro is what we call Sigma nowadays. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, but this is like, if like, again, okay. This is an online forum based like, they call it a video game. It's not necessarily a video game. It's a browser game. It's a browser game. Developed by Max Berry. There's an Australian author, like I think political science fiction author. Cease and desist letter from the fucking UN. Yeah, because I was a member of the World Assembly. That's what I was for a while. My nation is still there. I don't vote on anything because all the decisions are really stupid, just like the real UN, of course. I guess that modeled that correctly. I guess this is like Model UN. If you're This is like Model UN for like, but online. If you've ever like if you've done one of those in school. I didn't get to do that, but this was my Model UN. But you can like make your own nation. You can do alternate history. It is you can make fictional nations. I was getting into like the micronation movement as well, like getting interested in that sort of thing. So hearing about that and connecting it to nation states was a natural thing. Like, I promised I wouldn't get too political, but you know what? We're gonna delve a little bit into that as a natural consequence of what we're dealing with. Again, I was in fucking first year freshman high school. I learned about Kekistan from fucking Sargon of Akkad, and that is where it led me into this. It led me into nation states. This is unfortunately where it started. Now, I am not going to. For like, like saying what my original account on this site would be worse than if you knew my real life name. That like, of course my name is of course Felix Valenti, but this would be worse than knowing than doxing if you knew what my original account was. And for those who know my original account, God bless you. There are certain members of my audience who are in fact aware. But this was more than just a political simulation game. This was the source of my Minhera. This was the source of my trauma. I was the one of those fuckers that spent more time on this than I did doing schoolwork while in the middle of high school and college. It got that bad. Hey Thami, the worst timeline for real. Well, it eventually resulted in this, so you know. I did mean like I joke aside and I do not joke that a lot of trauma did result of this. But I did meet a lot of people who I consider lifelong friends playing this, mostly through Discord and not on the site itself. But it was, I think the best. Well, I saw this on Mozu's tweet, and I think I had a miniature freak out. I had a miniature freak out. You can see it here. And Pipahidine, God bless your soul. He's apparently like he has experience too. So like this, like NationStates finds everyone, regardless if you like it or not. Someone you know will be playing it, and like out of absolute coincidence, again in that first year Catholic like high school, I randomly found someone else who was playing it. Completely of like we did not influence each other at all. Like I only became friends with him in real life after I found out he was playing NS. And of course we were on like completely different like sides of gameplay, but you know, okay. This is gonna be dangerous what I'm doing. Let's the best way for you to understand what NS is to see it for yourself, all right? So we're going to I'm gonna do something I've done before but I've never actually put on NS itself. We're gonna make a theoretical nation based on what would a corporatocracy under Phase Connect look like. So we'll do capitalist. We'll do like what would a nation run by Fishman look like? An idealized version of Fishman. A country should be judged by how it treats its worst off citizens. What would Fishman do? Well, I don't think any of the Phase talents would like hearing that. What would Sakana do? But for the sake of the mental experiment, that's what we'll be doing. I think he's gonna be fine with judge by how it treats its worst off citizens. I mean, he's nice to the sad girls, so corporations are good for society. Like he's Sakana, he's probably gonna agree with that. Marijuana should be legal. At least in Canada, I don't think he'd care. But I mean, he would consider it, yeah, but I don't think he would be too far into that direction. Is weed legal in Canada? I'm not. I've been there once. I think I've been to Vancouver as like when I was younger, and it's like it's a nice place, but the people are so fucking insufferable. Like holy shit, it is. Ironically, like I've had more encounters, like weird encounters with homeless people in Canada than with like in the US. Marijuana should be legal. I don't know what he would pick. Maybe he didn't like Kirshain, so I guess we'll go with disagree. The world needs to rediscover its spirituality. Would Sakana do that? Would Sakana do that? I don't think he would. Young people should perform a year's compulsory military service. Now, I'm a Milsberg. I don't think Sakana cares about the military, but you know what? I think he would lean towards agree because I like in my portrayals of Phase Connect as this big megacorp. Like you can like again, this isn't just for nations. This is basically if you want to create your own entity, your own theoretical entity. and see how it would fare against modern politics, modern and historical politics, this would be nation states. Which is why, like, compulsory VTuber service, yeah, he would do that. Capitalism is on the way. I strongly disagree. Without democracy, a country has nothing. He would disagree. He would disagree because he had like, well, he got Moomy. He got Moomy because like he needed to like they went on strike. If you do the deep lore, if you knew the deep lore, the Face talents went on strike. He gave them movie, but he shut them down. It's better to deter criminals than rehabilitate them. It's better. He always says it's better. Like I guess the prevailing phase attitude is better to ask forgiveness than permission. So you know what? And you know what? For the sake of the fans, violent segregationists clamored for right to secede from unrepresentative majority using petitions, speeches, letter campaigns, and automatic weapons. That sounds like capitalists. That sounds like a wide span of VTuber fans, but Capipi's the most. It could be Sackers and Salvagers. Something I really like about Moonshine Animations depictions of Capipis is that this is literally what we are. Simple-minded barbarians met advanced scholarly empire, and barbarians sacked empire for shiny things. This is Capipis, but we'll go for violent segregationists. Like-minded isolationists, diplomatic homeland wranglers, civil bloodbath survivors, plucky and malnourished pioneers. Recently, like, it covers like every origin story you could have of a nation, but we're gonna go with violent segregationists because that's really funny. And then like that's basically all your stats. Hold on. Did I screw up? Yeah, I think I screwed that one up. All right. So the currency, the yab, the yab. The salmon. You know what? I have a ready-made flag for this. The Republic. It would be the Prince of. We can't call it Phase Connect. I'm betting you someone already has made a Phase Connect nation. So what am I? Fish before phase? Fish before phase would shock you. I know he did PUBG. I know he did PUBG. Oh shit! One of my autofills may have revealed one of my nations that I run in secret. As an aside, I agree to nation state terms and conditions. Okay, we're not doing email. Email is for World Assembly and that sort of thing. The flag. We're gonna have to go with You know what? I know FaZe is Canadian. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put Taiwan. I'm gonna put Taiwan. I'm gonna put Taiwan because you know what? We're gonna change that right in a second because I don't want to put a Canadian flag up there. The yab, the salmon. I think he's a salmon. Is he a salmon or is he a tuna? He's a salmon. what the fuck would a phase motto be? Let's go with the let's go with my previously before named nation that like I went for phase. I'm gonna go with that. Wrong side of the water for fish. This is a test. I am not going to be running this actively. This will be a test, but you will see once we get in motto. What would the motto be? What would the motto be? What would the motto be? Hold on. This is where's phase? Where's Phase Connect official VTuber agency? What am I doing? Why am I investing? I have OCD, so I have to invest like elements of this. What would their motto be? What would Sakana's motto be? Tots queer in the It's only a yab the first. It's only the. No, yeah, I'm keeping. What do I call this? Anything from anything for my Oshi. Still looking for an idol lol. Anything for my Oshi. That's what we're going for. Please fill out this field. Oh shit. Well, you're gonna see. You know who I partially run, for that was that died out a while ago. I don't run that anymore. um, shit. I hate this. I have to like. Yeah, I keep revealing, like I'm gonna have to blur that out. Both of you, Tommy, terrible artists, please keep that a secret. I don't want. Okay, okay, let's just get this. Let's just ram this through. All right. Anything for my Yoshi. Anything for my Yoshi. Not okay. Okay, so we have telegrams. We have telegrams. Congratulations, leader, on your swift and surprising rise to power. Let me be the first to say, I was always on your side. Phasling Corporation consists of 5 million citizens, including myself, and we're all eager for you to steer our destiny. You will do this by addressing issues. This is the gameplay, alright? This is the gameplay. Several await your attention already. You may also wish to consider Phasling Corporation's place in the world. Its physical place, that is. The world contains thousands of regions. Is it like regions or like guilds? Regions are like guilds where you can like find people and talk to them. Many eager to gain our glorious nation as a member. I'm sure your telegrams, these are like in-game emails, will soon attest. If you notice that one would suit us better, please do deploy our cutting-edge geo-relocation technology to shift Phasling Corporation there. It would be a shame not to use it. The deprecation expense is kind of insane. Those bean counters over the World Census have informed us that they intend to begin ranking Phasling Corporation on their ridiculous scales. I'm sure you don't care about such things, unless they show Phasling Corporation near the top, that is, but you can find their nonsense under rank. This is like gameplay stats. There's also the World Assembly. Now this is a credible institution. No, it is not. I'm a WA member myself. It is not a credible institution by any fucking means. It is disgusting, and I hate everyone who was a part of it, including myself. I recommend we gain membership so we can vote on international law. That way your wisdom and insight can help guide the whole world. It will also allow us to endorse other nations in the region so they can tell they're doing something right. I won't take any more of your time. I can see the line outside. A national destiny won't manifest itself. If you're ever in need of further advice or information, may I direct you to these dispatches. This is like, dispatches are, yeah, fact books and dispatches. These are like in-game lore. Like you can write your own lore and you can put it there. That's what I used it for. You can do it for gameplay sides things. You can do it for OOC. Like, you can like, OOC is what we would call roommate. Like what our term for roommate, or like OOC, out of character, IC in character, basic forum speak. And perhaps the international forum. The international forum is where this is why I'm so Manhera. I decided to become an e-boy on the internet. This is why I'm a PNG tuber right now. I blame the forum. I blame this fucking thing. Would I say it directly contributed? No, I wouldn't say it's even directly related to why I'm doing this. But it has contributed so much to my Manhera and has given me so many memories. Like, a significant portion of my life was spent on this forum. I cannot that is a nuclear hotspot. Yes, it is. It's all written by other nations, of course, so biased and self-serving. So true, King, so true. But your keen eye can sort truth from fiction. Good luck, your humble servant and #1 fan, Maxberry. You see, you already get these. You already get these. This is like everyone like asking you to join. You know what? I'm gonna, like, you have banners, which is like, You can do build a military. That's a Israeli military. That's a Merkava. Very fishy. A trade hub. We'll do that as a primary. Actually, we'll do platform for expansion as a primary. We'll do a mother base, a type oil rig. Home. We have all this. We have this is like these are like your banners that you can showcase. You can do custom banners as well. There's some really nice banners, by the way. And now we get to the maybe fourth most yab. You can see why exactly this is yab and why I am playing with fire by showcasing this gameplay to you. Cloning research promises new breakthrough. Okay, so we're gonna go into settings. We're doing hold on. Instead of that, we're doing where is that? We're gonna create our own flag. We're gonna okay. Does this show my does this show my pictures? Hopefully not. Okay, let me give me a second for stream to catch up. I'm going to okay, I should be good. Okay, I should be good. Where's that? I am going to No, where's my favorite Mr. You know what we're doing. If you've been around me long enough on Twitter, you know what we're doing. There we go. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Phase Connect is more than just a corporate. More than just a comp. Phase Connect is more than just a company. It is the remedy to my talent's derailment. I can't do a Mr. House voice right now. Oh man, this is. But anyways, what we're also importantly going to do, we're going to require confirmation before passing legislation. So we're gonna do that. The Defender Planet of Ducky, the fucking Grey Wardens. Oh my gosh. I don't like these guys. They're if these are they do it for free. They're Jannies. They do it for free. I like everyone I prefer region raiders. I prefer region raiders. Like raiding and like invading other people's regions is a commonly accepted part of the game. And I like these are the guys who do counter raids on on conquered regions to liberate them. And like there's entire like WA sessions on it. But whatever. It's whatever. That's what they do. They're Jannies, they do it for free. Ebon Hand, Gryffindor, South Pacific, Lanes of Perdition. These are all like communities that they're inviting you to. Okay, we're gonna get into real yab section. We're gonna do cloning research promises new breakthrough. Scientists are using cloned human embryos for research on the verge of a medical breakthrough. Sakana would do that. It is very exciting. It's all very exciting, says lab head Jane Grant. Until now, I've kept very quiet to avoid being targeted by lunatic fringe groups who for some reason think it's wrong to clone human embryos. It's too early to promise anything, but we hope that one day we'll have genetic cures for a whole range of debilitating illnesses. I certainly hope the government will support our work. Well, if you have to be a lunatic fringe group to object to this barbaric practice, I'm a lunatic, says placard-waving protester Monica Morris. Of course, it would be nice to cure these unnamed diseases, but what cost? They're messing with the sanctity of human life. It's wrong and the lab should be shut down immediately. Sakana would. Let's be real, Sakana would. Sakana would do that. Scientists regularly clone human beings for research purposes. Giving back, extend your citizens' average lifespan beyond. Ooh, it's Moomy. It's Moomy. Behind the riot shield. Brighton Pavilion. Oh, we're not going to Britain. Bye to the birdies. After Smalltopian journalists, Smalltopia is like a stand-in nation for a lot of things. A lot of like a theoretical neighboring nation. So a Smalltopian journalist reporting on recent protein powder trade negotiations penned more articles on the Phasing Corporation government buildings covered in bird droppings than international commerce. Questions have been raised whether Phasing Corporation pigeons problem has gotten out of control. Get these damn flying rats off me. And the City Beautification Council, trustworthy, trying to wave the pigeons pecking at him. These vermin are everywhere, defecating on us, spreading disease, and damaging bronze and marble with their caustic droppings. It's all happening because a bunch of nut jobs are feeding them to feel good about themselves. Ban pigeon feeding immediately so we may be free of this feathered pestilence. This is their city as much as ours. This is Miriam Papa. They like to do like parodies of real names or mixes of them. We're soaring in a snow globe with unsettling intensity. We can't let these beautiful creatures die. We should encourage bird feeding. Fays shall become known as a city of a million pigeons, and tourists will flock across the world to see the birds and feed them. Only 2 yabs a bag. I can't see what the fuss is about, chimes in BF Spinner, a spokesperson of the Faceland Corporation Ornithological Society. Ask any illusionist or postman you know. Pigeons are highly trainable animals. If the problem is that they're pooping, they can simply be given potty training. Just give... I think Sakana would do this. Sakana would do this, in fact. He would do that. This is... Yeah, you can see, like... Somehow this hasn't been sued to all hell by J.K. Rowling. I don't think she has a reason to care, because it is funny. But it is funny. As you can see, this is where it gets really yab. This is where it gets really yab. And for should I answer these? Should I answer these issues, chat? Should I answer these? Should I answer these, chat? I need an answer, guys. Come on, guys. Terrible artist, Tommy. I need an answer. One of you speak up. One of you gotta speak up. What do I do here? What do I do? I have my hands tied. I'm Mr. Fishman and Mr. Sakana. What do I do? I need your input. How do I run phase? What do I do, guys? What do I do? It's a pending issue. Not if you like your channel. I'm not gonna answer these. I might go like there's ads for his books too. YouTube will kill you. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch those. But okay, so we're gonna go to the this is where my brain cells went to die. This is where my brain cells went to die. Fact books and national okay, so this side is gameplay. This side is gameplay. This side is for Jannies. Oh gosh. Oh god. Here you have general. This is about this is where you go to see real world politics. I hate this with a burning passion. Words cannot describe. This is the most toxic place you will ever see. Do not go in this is like going in pull. Like this would be VT. This would be K. This would be pull. But they're all even more insufferable than anyone you can ever meet on 4chan. Because they're not anonymous. They all have names, and they're pretending to be knowledgeable on politics because this is a politics game. Oh my! This really is like it's politics for theater kids, and I took part in it. Portal of the Multiverse. This is also for role playing. This is for shit posting, and this is for like this weird. This is for this like trading card section that like they incorporated as an April Fool's joke, and they kept for way too long. Anyways, so fact books and national information. How many troops does your nation have? Fact about your military world building. This is about world building. I'm a big fan of world building. If you've seen me like spurg out on about Fallout and things like that, you'll be aware I am very enthusiastic about my world building. And oh shit, okay, never. So this is just literary Hearts of Iron 4. Yeah, you can kind of do that. It's play by post. It's play by post. G and T is where the real ones are. This is like you can LARP. This is where I LARPed as an arms dealer. This is where I LARPed as a few as a not as an elements of an arms dealing. Like the most popular here are arms, are like military stuff like that. What I did here briefly was um I ran a fuel company and I supplied aviation fuel. I ran an aviation fuel company. I ran a shipping company. Like I pretended to do that. What should I have been doing? I should have been doing my fucking essays, but this is what I would prefer to. Oh my gosh. Jack, I'm sorry. Oh, that's like communist nation selling diamonds, conflict diamonds. But like this is like first like I had like a brief bout of PTSD there because he reminded me of another nation, like another account that used to be on here. In Swanza, you have like Allied Arms. You have excuse me. You have like you can buy weapons. You can like yeah you can have order forms. This is what like this is fun. Like you can incorporate this into your and it's less toxic than international incidents. Like, ooh, like what do we have here? What do we have? The TF-20. Ooh, that's a knock. It's like a FA-18. They're all like you get realistic stuff. You get there are like I've encountered people on DeviantArt and stuff like that on like like DeviantArt who use it primarily to like as like they have something on NationStates. They post it there. They make art and like military stuff of guns and vehicles there, and then they post it here. It's really nice. And then Global Republic Air. This is like an airline. You can allow them in your country. Literally the movie Blood Diamond. I like administrative results is like my flesh. Oshi, so of course I know Blood Diamond. LNA and Defense Export. This is a classic. This is a real classic. You got I have bought from this guy before. I have bought machine guns from this guy as my older nation. Um he's I can't mention the things he has awarded me because that would be again like doxing myself, the things that I did here. Hammond Motors. I think it's a like now that I think of it, I think Hammond Motors might be a reference to Top Gear. LNA and Arms. What did I purchase at some point? Glamdring Universal Weapons Module. Oh, it's the HSTVL. I've been watching a lot of Spookston recently. It's like the HSTVL. What did I buy here? What have I bought here? Small arms. Where's the Maxim? Armatax M40 submachine gun. Low cut. Like you can LARP as an arms dealer. I have bought these before. I've bought these before from him in an obscure caliber. I can't say anything more. That would be Yab. But where did I use them? I used them here. I have spent an ungodly amount of time in this forum. This is where you go to war. Being a military enthusiast, of course, I frequently went to war and I world built many a thing in here. Oh god, there's some people that I know on here that aren't good people. Oh gosh. I won't click on it. I won't reveal who I am. I can't. But a fantasy world building project, global trade. Like some of these shouldn't be in here. Some of these need to be moved. Some of these threads need to be moved. Descent into hell. We're doing MT or PMT is where we're going. Corruption and cannoli. This is supposed to be like oh, this is like a mafia style RP. A role. This is role playing. This is where I learned to forum role play. Some people do it on like I don't know, like there's a lot of other forum role like play by post forum role play sites. This is where I learned. This is where I honed my skill at being brain rotted and brain rotting other people. Perhaps a harvest, maybe a drought. the Luzon Agreement. That's like a place in the Philippines. I like. Oh, there's a lot of Filipinos on here. There used to be the Vsauce Rebellion. Yeah, there's like a lot of. To preface, this is a game enjoyed by. Okay, NationStates is very old. This has been like I might have started in high school. I'm 21 years old. I started this in high school, which puts me around 15 or 15. 15. I started this at 15. I don't do the I'm not active on here anymore, but like it's luring me back. I want to come back. I don't want to come back. I know it's hell, but I want to come back. A lot of my friends are still active members on this. Okay. This is like I was born in 2003. This has been going on since before I was born. November 2002, 22 years ago. My good Pippa Hedin, this guy who I was talking to on Twitter. Yeah, Order of Battle Weapons R&D Hyper Autists. He he was here. He was here before I was born. You have I know people who are active on this site who are 40 years old, and yet this is still this still has a very active player base, either longtime or peers, or when someone goes here, especially a concern when someone like Mozu here comes on. A lot of kids come on, like people who are my age, 15, 16, 17, like even younger, have found their way on a NationStates. They shouldn't be on here. They should, like, I think this is like max level 13, like I think this is like 16 plus of a so-called game just for forum RP content. They don't allow rated R stuff. They don't allow like explicit depictions of sex and violence, but being the people around, being with the people you meet online, some like discussion is bound to happen. And like this has like possibly one of the widest age ranges of player bases in the world. I know people in their 40s who play this game. I know people there have been people who have been playing this since before I was born. And there are many people who have probably been born in 2008 who are playing this. This is Vsauce Rebellion, yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, the Italian Christmas party. I'm gonna tell you vaguely about the things I have done in this. I have bombed my friend. I have bombed my friend with napalm, thermite, and white phosphorus munitions during a ground invasion. I have one of my favorite kills was I was in a war scenario with this very infamous this British Pakistani guy who's I think he was finally banned here because he kept making. Okay, so for context, I'm gonna outright name him. There was this guy on here called Azaristan. He was a British Pakistani guy. He was very yab. He made a lot of forum RP threads about real world politics and things that I cannot mention because of YouTube, and in ways that I was not entirely comfortable with. But you know what? He was a fucking idiot. So even if I wasn't comfortable around him, I talked to him anyway because you know what? I want to get a kick out of him. So did my friend. So did a lot of other people. We this is what we do to there's what we call summer posters. People who come here in the summer or during winter break when it's most active, and people who come on here and just do shit because they don't have anything else to do. They just found this and they want to RP. One of his he kept getting banned for various reasons because he kept violating terms of service. I think one of the mods was giving him giving him too many warnings or something. They were covering for him. But that's out of the question. In person, he had started another war. He was LARPing a war in the Middle East. And you know what I did? I sent I sent two flights, full squadron of knockoff F-35s, like fictionalized F-35s, to drop a JDAM on his palace. I killed his crown prince and his crown princess. I bombed his parliament with a thermobaric, which is a fuel air bomb with an F-35. I did like this whole ace combat mission where you have to assassinate him by dropping a bomb on him. I airstruck him multiple times, multiple government buildings, and that's and he had no response to it other than he somehow put a like he in an attempt to make me look bad, he overreported his casualties. He overreported the casualties that it had taken because I bombed his palace. And I think these sorts of things happen a lot. So there's these terms called god modding, power gaming, that sort of thing, inflating your numbers. You're not playing realistically. A lot of people come on here to power trip on other people to I was frequently the one getting power tripped on because a lot of the people I played with, I did for like war scenarios with, were a lot bigger than me in terms of like their national lore. These were like big empires. A lot of them were like European monarchies, like great powers, that sort of thing. A lot of them curb stomped me, and that made me very mad. And it happens a lot on here. You have to be a good role player. You have to, and like, first off, something I didn't know back then, you couldn't do this out of spite. A lot of the roleplay that we did was because we fucking hated each other in real life. Like, in out of character, we fucking hated each other. I'm on good terms with a lot of them now. But like, it is funny that a lot of the RP scenarios and the war scenarios that came out of this was because we unashamedly hated each other. Anyways, I can't find a good, oh gosh. All-tech. All-tech is a byword for like, do you want to roleplay as the SCP? Do you want to roleplay as fucking, like, there was this whole ass thing where it's like, we did Avengers Endgame type shit, where we had like our nations facing an alien invasion. That is what all-tech is. I have done a lot of all-tech fantasy RPs before. It is unironically sometimes like both on and off the site. Some of it is my greatest work. Some of it is absolute dog shit. There is no in between. I have done both, and I am proud, and I have endured both. District 7. The cloud. I'm not gonna read this, but this is like an idea of, I'm not disparaging the user. I'm sure they're having fun. Let them have fun. If you're having fun, have fun. But this is like the catalyst of crisis. There's tech levels. PT, past tech, which is like anything up until like, I think World War II era would be like, is my definition of past tech. You have MT, you have modern tech. That is typically where the best RPs are, because they deal with modern militaries. They deal with modern settings, modern everything. Current year, current day. What I consider everything from Vietnam up to now in terms of military history to be modern tech. This is often decided by military history. Then you have postmodern tech, which is everything up until like what is typically used to denote like stuff like Fallout or Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is an often cited PMT. Anything in the immediate future, like 20 minutes into the future, like what will happen in 2030, what will happen in 2040 or 2050, that's PMT. And you have FT, which is like Star Wars, Star Trek, space opera, Battlestar Galactica, that sort of thing. Space nations, like nations, sci-fi nations set in space, where you have faster than light travel. And then you have fantasy tech, which is like fantasy, like Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, high fantasy. A lot of people do, like, I've met a lot of people who do a mixture of everything, and it's fun, it's very fun. MT, like I used to be PMT mostly to like steal an advantage over like potential enemies. Like I would have my guys in Fallout power armor and vertibirds and shit like that when they really shouldn't have had them. And okay, this is where like this is one side of it. This is the war gooning side. This is where you goon to war. This is where you fight people and you shoot people and you write. I just wrote and typed an invoice and I still see international incidents. An invoice. What's an invoice, terrible artist? What's an invoice? What do you mean about that? I still see international incidents. What's going on? Well, anyways, so you have that, but okay, so you have international incidents and you have nation states. This is where you just goon because a lot of these a lot of these are romances between characters, which is completely fine. This is like an interaction point. This is where diplomacy happens. This is where like you can get sporting events. You can get sporting events. You can have like royal balls and shit like that. You can get like princess balls. You can do you can do festivals. You can do I don't know, concerts. A friend of mine runs is a big name user of this. Wink wink. He's been in this chat before. Um you have like security council meetings and like meetings of senate. That is what you do in that like they all visit here. A lot of my characters end up smuggling guns into these events because that's just me, you know? That's just me. I'm just a silly little guy. Bro, we all know what happened behind the scenes. Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, terrible artist? But anyways, so yeah, everyone knows what happens here. Like a lot, like one of the guy, like there is someone here who's like a friend that I very much enjoyed role playing with, who used who did like royal balls and summer festivals as an excuse to post the fucking hottest fucking anime top tier anime waifu art you've ever fucking seen. It's glorious, great shit. Like a top tier skirting the bounds of what might be hentai and what might be pure art. He would just post it on there, and because it's a description of a character, he'd get away with it. It's baller shit, and I love him for it. God bless him, man. He's German too, so he's wild. But he would do that. Yeah, you like this is where you goon. That's where you war goon. This is where you post lore. This is where you post lore about your nation. Of course, as you already seen that, this is the world building thread. G&T NS Sports. NS Sports is I have not done anything here for a while. I unironically considered doing a golf like a role played golf tournament on here. On here in NS Sports. But that never came to fruition. I think a lot of people a lot of people would have like thanked me for it. Portal of the Multiverse. A lot of if you want to do like I don't know, like I've seen people do like Agent 47 style RPs. I've seen people do JoJo's Bizarre Adventure RPs. Oh, Fallout from the Ashes. Oh, people have done that. They still do that. Into the Storm, Post-Apocalyptic, Eagle's Perch, World War II, alternate history. You get that sort of thing. You really meet the funniest people here. You meet the most interesting people here, and that's nation states. I might do a second again. This is not a definitive. I might never touch the Phaselink Corporation again. This was made for a shitpost and to show you what happens. This is to show you what happens within. Let me lower the volume on my music, on my BGM. That's getting a bit loud. But that I might never come back to this, but I unironically might, for content, of course, because I'm a useless hack. I'm a useless hack. I might do this for content, for content. Arts and fiction. Let's see if arts and fiction is any better. What is Fortnite Battle Royale thread? I'm gonna go to the Janny section because you know what? Part of the entertainment, part of the entertainment is going in here. Is going in here. Our delete on site user. I know people who run this. It is President Spam, NSFW, delete on Site Nation. Is it flaming if you're attacking an ad bot? That's where the Jannies go. That's part of the entertainment. And one of my funnier moments was like, um, I was sitting and like I was waiting for my fucking my cousin's graduation from high school, and that like with my like waiting with my mom and my aunt and my uncle, and I was on my phone like watching a guy in moderation scream his fucking lungs out at the Jannies and like flaming and saying he has like he'll get people banned with like his 15 million alts. It was great. These are good times. These were good times, man. You don't go in here. That's not worth your time. That's not worth your time either. Although I do know people who do go in here. International incidents. But yeah, there aren't any good war role plays going on right now, as far as I can tell. Yeah, that's mid. I'm sorry. I don't want to disparage people who are having fun, but I have like a very high opinion of what is a good RP thread. Cease and desist. Oh, you have like a real. This looks good. This looks like a Kino RP. This is modern tech. It's not my ideal style of writing, but it is written well. It is written ideally. That is NS. That is NS. And I might like again, this isn't necessarily conducive to PNG tuber streams or streaming. I might post on here for content. I might see what happens. I might enter old PhaseLink here into a war RP. I might enter PhaseLink into a war RP for content. This is not final. I want to do other things, especially if this month drags on. And you know what? I think I'm gonna take this moment to kind of do a semi-zatsu, since y'all are here. I the way things are going, I might have to do a pause on streaming. I don't know when. I don't know. I will be off for Christmas week, and probably New Year's week. Let me check my calendar. Let me check my calendar. Yeah, New Year's week as well, probably. Um, I'm not sure if I'm gonna start up in January because part of what I am looking at is going back to college. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get in by that time. I still want to do collabs. I still want to talk to people. But I also like. I'm using like again. I'm stuttering. I might go out and get a real job, that isn't e-boying on the internet. For this is a hobby. This isn't a job. Who am I kidding? But I might do that. I want to keep doing this for as long as I can. I want to have my hobbies, but I want to get somewhere. And so I'm not sure where this will go. I only have a few streams. Oh, everyone left. Well, I guess I'll still keep going. Next few streams, I'm probably gonna go back to VA11 Hall or Valhalla. I'm gonna fire up Half-Life again and keep playing that. I might go back to Fallout for gameplay. But so far it seems it's mostly gameplay and potential collabs. With Fox. Fox has brought up the idea of potentially doing a collab, which is nice. Terrible artist. What's going on? I won't leave you, Pookie. Great to see you, man. And I still want to do collabs. I still want to get stuff in. We are here. Oh, it says one on my live chat thing, which got me really confused. Hold on, let me check my Oh, we are here. Okay. Concurrent viewers and things like that. I got a drop in concurrent viewers, but yeah. So we've got that, and we've got those going on, and I might I'm looking forward to stuff to potential collabs I might be able to do, but I'm not entirely sure on what the state of the channel coming next year. But I'm gonna keep my hopes up. I'm gonna try and wrangle my schedule into something workable. And yeah, I guess I just wanted to say that for a while because I haven't streamed in a week, and this is fun. It's a good reminder that doing this stuff is fun. I like and today kind of functioned a bit as a trauma dump, a little bit as a trauma dump. Yeah, that thing never works. Yeah, I got really confused. I might and going back to NS itself, I might invite someone I know who like and swap stories from like the from this era. If you remember back during I don't want to bring it up because it was on a bad day. During my why I don't like the boys stream, which is I didn't intend for that to be my most viewed stream, especially since it's not one of my favorites, but I did bring up when I was talking to a friend and they did like parodies of Marvel, like their own like weird superhero thing. That was on NS. That was related directly to NS. This was like this site does look like pain, it does. Well, I think let me put it in dark mode. Let me put it in dark mode. Let me go into let me put Rift dark, and then I can't see my cursor again. There we go. That's a little bit better. Rip. I'm gonna click on that. You know what? I'm gonna click on that. Wait. Draft. Repeal. Permit male circumcision. You see why the World Assembly is useless? You see why it is? Condemn the nation's based condemn the NS Assembly. Oh, this is the region. I thought they were doing condemn the World Assembly. That was no. This site does look like pain. Yeah, this is it is. A lot of these are common names. Let's see how many people I remember who are on here. Oh gosh. Oh god. I do know a lot of people who are on here. Oh no. Oh no. That is oh no. I have a lot of friends, but I have a lot of people I don't know. I'd rather not. Let us think of something together. What is that name? Anyways, so we're gonna go into like Felix is pushing for time. I'm gonna be a little bit more creative. Um capital city leader and national religion. Oh, demonym. Hold on. Oh, let's go back. Oh, I can't see my cursor again. Let's do where is that? Oh crap. Um that's national flag. Where is that? I can't see my cursor, man. I can't see my cursor. I don't know why it does this whenever I start streaming. So this is the Neopets part of your age looks like. Yeah, this was my Neopets era. This was my Little Pony for like roleplay forum. This is what I did. This is what I did. This is what I did for for my MLP for the Reddit roleplay forums. This is what I did. And it was for a while it was a time of the life. It was a very Manhera time, especially early parts of like being on here was extremely Manhera because if you remember I role played a lot with the people I didn't like. because I wanted to win against them because they kept winning against me in role play fake wars. We made a Discord server. The Discord server went to shit. It is like an entire saga. Like I remember one of my friends on there. Like he used to be like my arch nemesis on there, but he was like he's a decent friend now. We have our disagreements, but we're still like we still care for each other. And I remember him saying that this was that like documenting the history of the things we did on that server, like and the draw like it would fill up an entire section of drama tube. It was like if you want to do a drama documentary you could do that on that server. That is what we did. That is like the tier of what we did. It was insane. It was crazy. And I have met lifelong friends, and I have met people I have absolutely hated on here. Now, where's my cursor so I can change the damn citizen name? Where's that? We almost got it. We almost got it. I hate that I can't see my cursor right now. I think it's because of Streamlabs. Something to do with Streamlabs. No, I can't see my cursor on there either. I have troubles ending stream because I can't see my cursor. I don't know why it does that. It doesn't. It could be worked in the old World of Warcraft guilds I was in. It could be. It could entirely be. I'm not sure. I wasn't. I wasn't there, but like, functionally, this is like a forum RP slash MMORPG. Let me use my. Let me use touchscreen. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's back. um, I'm a. I'm a. It wouldn't be fair to say eh, I'm I'm proud to be Yab. I'm proud to be Yabai here. From the butter cookies. From the butter cookies. That wouldn't be fair to just them. There's no like a single like unified word for face fan. Coffee brewer. All right. You know what? We'll end off and we'll see what else gets a berserker. Death penalty on agenda. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch these. I was gonna like, ooh, what should we should like answer we should answer something for fun. We should answer an issue for fun, but I won't do that. The way you described Nation States, it was literally the something about zombies community on Roblox that I spent a good chunk of the last couple years on. Yeah, remember when Pippa said that she was like she used to be in a Nazi RP group on Roblox? That is like that's what it was to me. I like but like I was like again like part of like partly because of Menhera stuff I have been I have done, but like unironically, a large section of my previous like my main account on here used to be dedicated to bullying furries. I'm not joking, that's how it was. And I remember like another guy that I got in a fight with was this like vampire evil demon nation that like I had like an arch rivalry with. And the funniest part now is that like for a few like we used to absolutely hate each other but now we're best friends. It's funny how things go. It really is like either you're the people you hate the most on here either become your friends or they stay the most vile people you've ever seen. People always found the fun groups. Yeah. I ran like and like part of the stuff I did here was like I tried to make my own NATO where we would like discuss military matters on a big old military base. And there was this guy, and I remember one of these guys on the forum here, like my like part of my entire personality, like as a nation, was whenever he gets involved in like militarily involved in something in international incidents, I had to bail him out. That's what I would have to do. I'd have to like not necessarily bail him out. That sounds bad because he's like technically more powerful than me. Whenever he like jumped into a war, I would jump in a war too. And same with like another guy that I did. Like would sometimes have like it's sometimes be different, but like whatever like whenever he'd jump into war, I would jump into war, and that's how it would go. Anyways, I think I'm gonna end off pretty soon here. I have been like I guess stalling a little bit, but it's really fun hanging out with you guys. I need to get better at yapping because I have so many stories about like this specifically. It's Iron Felix. That's not me. That's a different Felix. But it's fun. It was really fun sharing this you with you. I might trauma dump on this. Bro was like Cowabunga, yeah, like he was like, ooh, his battleships are getting attacked. Let me send in my bombers to assist them. What happened? My bombers got shot down every time. He was like, bro, I'll save you. Get down, Mr. President. And like I get like fucked over every time because like I wasn't too good back then, and neither was he. But it was wild. And again, this formed a key part of my teenage years, and it was great. But I think I'll end off here before I like anything too much. I think thank you guys, thank you Terrible Artists, and thank you Thami for tuning in because this was really fun to do. I really appreciate you coming out to love, and I'll see you guys next time. Let me find someone to raid. Let me find someone to raid this time. Um let's find a manual raid. Um, let's go into subs. Oh, Fauna's here. Farming Sim, Nyaru. We have Grandpa Gaming. We have Grandpa Gaming. That's the only flesh streamer I follow now. I'll send y'all into Twitchy's chat. I'll send y'all into Twitchy's. Okay. Oh, to love guys. I'll see you all. I'll see you all next time. Thank you.